Varsity Sports Day is an event that happens every year, and it happens throughout Scotland and Britain really. So for each major city they have like a varsity challenge, so if there's 2 or 3 universities they play each other. So for Dundee it's Abertay versus Dundee. For example, in Edinburgh it's Heriot-Watt versus Edinburgh University. So it happens on the same day for all universities around Scotland.
Getting involved in varsity is the highlight of the year pretty much for our sports teams. So enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the enthusiasm that goes along with it is part of the Abertay spirit, I think.
I think it's just about all the teams supporting each other. I don't think that it's all about winning, it's all just about bringing all the teams together one day and just having a bit of fun really.
So in terms of sports, it depends. For us, Abertay don't do as many sports as Dundee, so it's all the sports that we do, Dundee then compete against us in that. So and it's just trying to get as many students as you can and as many teams involved as well. So for example, we have both our netball teams playing and like 2 rugby teams and so on. So as many teams we can field really.
We've seen a few wonderful games as the whole women's basketball went down to the Riverside. We went to see women's rugby, hockey and women's football. So yeah, we've been around, so it's a good atmosphere everywhere.
Obviously watching netball and go through and see the volleyball and stuff, I know some of the players from other teams and stuff, so just watch around and give a bit of support for Abertay and stuff and keep going as much as you can.
For the students, it's actually one of the highlights of the sporting calendar, although we have a season full of Bucks and Scottish student sport fixtures. They end up really sort of emphasising this day. Seems to be one of the massive days for them. They get really excited by it, and I think it's just because it's quite a fun day. There's fixtures all day, so you can go and cheer on other Abertay teams. It's just a really good atmosphere, and they love the local rivalry really.
I think it's a fantastic opportunity to start encouraging students to think about getting into sports, think about becoming leaders and becoming captains of the next sports teams and leading from the way for Abertay to one day dominate varsity.
Being part of this, like the sports union, as part of a sports team in Abertay, it's a huge thing. It gets you socially involved in the university, and you meet some of my best friends I've met purely through basketball. I do not a sports course, so the only sports union stuff I do is through my basketball team, and you meet some of the best people. You have the best nights out, you have the best fun, and you have a really competitive time on court. It gets you involved in the university wholeheartedly.
I think it's because of the sort of Dundee culture itself, Dundee being a big student city. Having sports as part of that culture is what makes varsity so absolutely special.
For varsity, for us it's not just about people participating, but it's getting people along to support as well. So those who are not maybe so into sport, just getting them along and cheering on the sports side. So it's more of trying to make the Abertay University like one team and sort of supporting each other. And I think that's an aim for us, is to try and get the whole university involved really and try and get them to support the teams.
There's always an amazing atmosphere at all the games, so yeah, I would say that students should definitely be coming along.
I think it's about being together and being a team, not as women's basketball, but more as the whole of the university. It's an Abertay University, basically.